Hey y'all, Tan is in the garden and it's feeling hot, hot, hot. Feeling, look, hot, hot, hot. That's my hot dance, but yeah, it's feeling hot. But I'm gonna show y'all a little something today. Hey everybody, welcome to my live. If you're new to my channel, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And turn on the notification bell too so you don't miss a minute of what I'm getting up to. So today Today I'm out in the yard and I know this is not gonna be long because it is hot. Tan don't like hot, my phone don't like hot, and that's all that is. But I wanted to show y'all some things that I got up to in past couple days. So I said to myself, Self, your tomatoes are getting really big. And I meant to put tomato cages on them before they got too big so I didn't have to bend them. But I started bending my tomatoes. I started bending my tomatoes and a couple of them broke. You see how I bent this one up trying to get it into this is a tomato cage my daddy made. And I'm trying to use it. So I end up bending up this tomato trying to look, this part is dying some. Bending up my tomato trying to feed it through this tomato cage. I bent it up, but I also broke some off. And the ones that I broke off, I went and I just stuck them in some dirt. Now, I keep telling you that YouTube University is the place to be. I learn something new every day. So, before I realized that if I stuck those broken tomato parts, in some dirt, they would grow, I'd have thrown that away. Or just sent it straight to the compost. Um, I put them somewhere. I thought I put them in one of these. Maybe I didn't, but I know for sure where I did put them, and we're gonna walk around there. Gonna walk around and I'm gonna show it to you. Oh, another reason I started talking about my tomatoes too. As I was getting them in these tomato cages, as I was getting them in the tomato cages, I noticed my tomatoes. They had tomatoes on them. This is a new one. This is a new variety to my garden, y'all. But the one that I just left, the tomato I just left, I believe is a sugar rush. And I grew that last year. I grew that sugar rush last year and it was delicious. Look, my little shishito peppers got blossoms on it. Gotta wipe my camera. Someone told me my camera be dirty. Look. Mama Romanesco, it's got something going yellow right there. I think that's what they look like when they grow. Now, this tomato right here is grown from Dollar Tree seeds. And I put that rainwater on it and that thing started standing up like it's ready to get busy for me too. All my stuff is looking good and got blossoms on it, but so I was telling you about the tomatoes that I broke off trying to get them in the branches that I broke off trying to get them in the tomato cages. Now, last year I had a lot of success planting tomatoes in this area. So I brought some of those broken branches out that tomato and I stuck them in the ground right here. Right here, look at them. Focus camera. Right here is where I put them. And I hope to get tomatoes growing in this area. But, and that was sugar rush because it came off the first flower pot. Then I also transplanted all those radishes. Y'all remember them baby radishes? After I harvested my radishes from right there, There was a whole bunch of baby ones that were just, they were not doing so well in that pot, so I transplanted them. Sometimes this works for me. I'm gonna let y'all know. Sometimes it works for me to transplant them and put them in more soil, and sometimes it does not. That don't stop me from trying it. Uh, Tomatoes. So I took the ones that were broken off and I put them directly in the soil. After I put them, try to get them in the cage and they were breaking. But so one more thing I want to show you. Oh, so these pots right here, this is where I took those radishes from this pot and this pot. And I'm about to dig the weeds out of that one and put something in there. But I'm calling this, and two big ones that I'm about to go to, I'm calling these my hot mess baskets, y'all. Because it is a hot mess for sure. But what is happening is stuff is growing. Look at my hot mess basket. Hey, X96. Hey. Hey. And Kador, hello. This is my hot mess uh, basket. This is one of those large pot containers. I found it on the side of the road, I believe. But in this pot, it's a hot mess. I got radishes, I got cucumbers, carrots, and sweet potatoes. It's a hot mess. It's a hot mess for sure. But all that stuff is growing in there. And because that was growing so good, I started another hot mess container. Right now I'm keeping this moist because I got more carrots in there. Yes. I got more carrots in there. And then, so after I harvested those radishes, I had the tops left over. Here's what I know, y'all. These tops will not produce me more carrots. They will not produce me more radishes. But what they will do is produce me some seed. Now, I'm all for some free seeds. Now, these are the white radishes that I love so much. These are the white radishes growing in here and also the red radishes. So I'll be happy if those go to seed. But, oh, okay. And there's my sweet potato slips. Can you see it? I can't see it. Okay, yeah. Those are my sweet potato slips. But here's what I want to show you. I'm doing a little bit of harvesting today. Yeah, this will be my first time. Hey everybody. Welcome to my live. This will be my first time growing yellow beets. Avalanche beets. I thought they were yellow, but it looks like they're white. Y'all be getting my colors mixed up. I thought my cauliflower was white, but it was yellow. And I thought these were yellow, but they appear to be white. Let's see what the tag says. Globe-shaped white roots, with light green tops. Both are sweet and tender, especially when young. Delicious mouthful with no bitterness. That's what I be talking about with the radishes. They are bitter, but when I cook them, they get a little bit sweeter. So I'm looking. Look. Can y'all see that? Can you see it? Anyway, I'm gonna harvest this one because it looked big. It looked big. Uh, I'm gonna try not to disturb this baby one that's right beside it, but you need to come on. Yes. Look, y'all. And since I've been gardening, I found out that the greens are edible as well. So what I want to do, yeah, I want to make sure I get them covered back up. I'm gonna get those covered back up. I need to go get my little shovel because I need to cover that back up. Y'all had a visitor in my garden yesterday. Go watch that video and see what was going on in my garden yesterday. I finally know what my tenant looks like. I finally know. He made his presence known yesterday. I tried to run him off, but I feel like he showed me who's boss. He was not moving. He was not moving. And I called him people on him. Oh, look at that. How beautiful. Now, I was planning on juicing my beets. Because Tan really don't like beets. At least not the red ones because they taste, I say, muddy. People say earthy. I don't know. They just taste not so good. Even with seasoning. My mom used to make with vinegar, salt, and maybe some other seasoning. I never liked that. And I try to get fancy at the restaurants and get goat cheese, radish, salad. It don't work out for me. It never works out for me. Now I have the red beets growing right here. These are my sweet peas, y'all. Look. Look at my sweet peas. Yes. I'll be having some sweet peas soon. Now I pulled one of these beets up before and it was tiny, so I put it back in the ground. Look, I had a conversation with the super senior gardener today. She told me, Tan, if you out there in that garden, you need your stick. She said, don't be putting your hand down in nothing. And here I am, putting my hand in this stuff. You know, the leaves are big. It's the epic sunflower about. And y'all, I found out something. Here's what I'm going to try. I'm going to stop fighting with the sunflowers. At least the big ones that are in places that's not my grow row. I'm going to stop fighting with them because I've seen some people eat the sunflower head like an artichoke. I like artichoke, so I'm going to try it. I'm not, you know, too averse to trying something that don't scare me too bad. I need to get my straw out of this cup. But here's what I really want to show you. My cucumbers are growing. You see the beautiful yellow blossoms? These are cucumbers. I think they're called bush cucumbers. But so this morning I was out in my yard and I had a visitor come through and he was like, I love pomegranates. So you know what I did? I went and got my shears and I cut him some twigs off this tree. I hope he'll be able to get them to grow. Look, I did trim it earlier. But it just looked like it just came back. It's like, I know people used to say if you trim your hair, it grows back faster. Like I trimmed this thing and it came back like, you thought you was doing something, huh? And here I have carrots, radishes, and I have some flowers. I think I have more seeds in here, but look. This is my first zinnia of the season. I don't recall planting zinnia here, but those sunflowers. So I found another use for the sunflowers. Y'all, look. My mama used to call these lizards. I'm so happy that I'm building a healthy habitat, but I kind of don't want all these visitors. I could do without. I could do without the lizard, y'all. Like, I wish some of these things would be scared and get on, but you looking at me? This one, he's ready for his close up until he not. Anyway, shit. So Tan is a pseudo outdoor person. I'll be out here fronting. But I was telling y'all this is what I came out here for, really. I don't see no figs on my fig tree yet. I'm gonna stop looking at them. You know, calm. Oh, stop it. Now, here's what I came out here for. I've been fighting with this tree. Can you see it? I've been fighting with this tree. It's growing into my yard. It's kissing my pomegranate. I came out here this morning and I sent my sister spiders back here. Yikes. And I sent the sister got a picture and I said, hey, what is this? I kept saying, what is this, girl? What is this? I sent her the picture. She says, it's mulberries. This tree is loaded with mulberries. And I'm about to harvest me some. There are all types of things you could do with mulberries. I know I have a little mulberry tree growing in the cut. You see it? In the cut back there. It's got some leaves on it, but it doesn't have any fruit. Now, I looked up mulberries, and mulberries are good. People have problems with them because they produce in abundance, and they just drop and create more. I feel like that's happening. And I got my gloves on because Tan is scared of bugs, and I've heard that bugs be hiding out in these mulberries. Now I tasted one this morning and it was delicious. I pulled the first one off the tree. Maybe I need to move my ladder. Are there more here? Well, there's one there. I feel like there's more in the weeds. I'm gonna have to go in the weeds, y'all. I'm gonna have to get in the weeds. Ugh. Maybe I should turn the ladder the other way. Gotta think about these things, y'all. I'm doing stuff. I'm not. It's haphazard, but some thought goes into how to make it happen. Yeah. Okay. All right. All right. All right. No. Gotta put the ladder right back where it started. Right back where it started from. Uh, I'm mad that I gotta reach through the weeds. And they look like baby blackberries. My dad has a mulberry tree in my Louisiana garden, but by the time I get back there, they all be gone. Now, my neighbor, she says, she's so sweet. She says, honey, just go ahead and put that vine in my yard. If it grows, just put it in my yard. And that's what I do. And she picks the mulberries off that tree. Now, there are different varieties. There are different varieties of mulberries. There's two. Two for the price of one, y'all. I was looking what to do with mulberries, and you can dry them, and they turn like chewy like raisins. I'm trying to see where the next one is. Yes. Oh no, did you fall? Ah, the one that I wanted hit the ground. I go ahead and get that because the sister gardener wants a piece of mulberry. So I just go ahead and look, put that over there. I don't know if you need, everything grows differently. Some stuff you need a big piece, other stuff you need a small piece to make it grow, to propagate it. Look, all the good ones are back there. Huh. I guess it's time to move the ladder again. Plus, there are ants in that pomegranate. I think something bit me the other day. I think something bit the back of my leg. I see it. Hey, everybody, Ted is picking mulberries. It was a surprise of the day. I like coming out in my garden and seeing something new. I was out the other day looking at my pomegranate blossoms. And I'm trying to see. This is my second blackberry. It sits in the center of my yard. It sits in the center of my yard for now. But I plan on moving it. I plan on moving it eventually. But it will sit. What? It will sit in the center of my yard just like the other one until I move it. But what's beautiful about that is it's producing fruit. The other one didn't get happy until I moved it to the other spot. That vine right there, I'm about to pull it down. A beautiful thing is that the mulberries just drop. Okay, I got it. See how these are all red? And before I ate that first mulberry, look, yeah, I soaked that thing in some salt water. That's gonna be my new thing to thing. Uh, because like I said, I've heard that bugs be living in here. I don't see no more black ones. Look at the mulberries, y'all. Surprise, surprise. That's funny. You look, I guess I'm like my neighbor, my Louisiana neighbor. Got the branch hanging in my yard. Thanks, neighbor. They're so tiny though. Like you gotta have a million of them. Feel like you gotta have a million. Look, all that work and that's all I got. I'm not complaining. I'm not complaining at all. Look. Yes, they waiting on me. Not that one. That's why I got gloves on. That one had the doodle bugs on it. Uh, like I said, this is not gonna be a long live because it is hot out here. Tan don't like hot, and my camera don't like hot. I'm about to go back. I'm about to go up on the ladder one more time. I feel like I'm gonna go one more time. The ladder done got stuck in the weeds. Yeah, it's hot. Just taking a little hydration break. I'm harvesting mulberries, y'all. There's a mulberry tree growing over my fence, and I didn't know what it was. I do have a mulberry tree growing in my yard, but it's not producing fruits. More than likely, it came from one of these branches that hang over in my yard. But I'm about to get back up on my ladder. See, I brought my ladder out here. I brought my ladder out here because this tree is taller than 10. I need a ladder to access all this good. Oh, look. I'll pull this branch over in the yard too. Look, when they're ripe, they just fall right off the tree. So I ate one earlier, and what I did was I washed it in salt water. Oh, there's a big one. Y'all, mulberries are so tiny. It take a whole bunch of them. It take, oops. I feel like that's all I'm gonna have access to today. I'm gonna go back up on the ladder and see what else I can see. I feel like these trees are touching me. They're touching me because my skin is itching. I saw berries. Right here. Where's me tilted bucket? I believe that's it, y'all. Look, everything when I see down low, when I get up high to retrieve it, it be missing. Oh, that's a big one. Oh, there's a bunch of them on that branch. All right, one more time, then I gotta go in for sure. I'm hot. I want my camera to shut down. There's this branch right here. Ah, focus, camera. Focus. Focus. Focus, camera. Oh, there's so many of them. Oh, I should have came out here with my but I didn't know. Should have came out with my twine. Ah, ah. Look, look. Look what I had done. I had this mulberry hanging through my fence. So I think that's it. I think that's it. That's all I could do. That's all I could do, y'all. Plus, I'm starting to stiffle. I wonder if the red ones are good. I wonder if the red ones are good, like raspberry, or if they will be tart like, mmm, tart like, you know, like a cherry maybe. A cherry's tart. It might be sweet when I get them, but oh, a plum, like a sour plum. I remember when I was growing up, my aunt used to have a plum tree, and we eat the green plum sometimes. That probably wasn't right, but we was doing it. Y'all look at my mulberry harvest. Can you see it? I'm gonna take these over to the house and I'm gonna get them washed up. Man, I can't wait till my little mulberry tree starts producing. Look, it's not a whole lot, but it's enough for me to play around with mulberries. Let me know if y'all harvest mulberries. Is there something y'all grow? Like I said, that's a free. It's a free. Uh, I got one growing in my yard that's a free, but it's still young. And this one has fruit. Y'all see me picking up my tools? I'm gonna pick up my tools and I'm gonna get on in before I get some wounds from hanging out in them bushes. Bound to have some bugs on me already, butter up. I'ma shake it off. Ooh, ooh. I wanna show y'all my harvest today. I'll put that on back in. I don't know if there's anything else out here I can harvest today. Oh, where's my And get those radishes watered back in. Now those are avalanche radishes, y'all. Oh, I feel like I'm starting to itch. All right, I get my little sunflowers watered in, and then I'm gonna head on in. But I want y'all to see my harvest. This is my white beet. Let me clean it up. So look, I have beets and mulberries today, but give me 1 minute. Give me 1 minute. Focus camera. Look, my face will start itching. I've been up in the bushes, but come right on over here. We get a slight wash out before I take it in the house because I know bugs be hiding on that stuff. Get a little wash. Look. Yay! That's an avalanche beet. It's my first time growing those. I'm gonna get in the house. I'm washing up my avalanche beet. I harvested it today from my garden. I harvested beets and mulberries. Look, those beautiful mulberries. And they're free from a tree that's growing in my yard. Anyway, that's gonna do it for me today, y'all. I thank y'all for joining me on this live. I thank y'all for joining me on this live. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel so you don't miss a minute of what I'm getting up to. And as always, I thank y'all for watching. Bye. I had to get out of my glove. Who went and had it? I had on a glove because Tan's scared of bugs. Tan's scared of bugs. She's scared of Texas wildlife. I don't know. Animal control told me the wildlife's supposed to be where it's supposed to be. And I'm in their house. And I know it's true. However, comma. We supposed to have a shadow space, right? Ah. Anyway, Tan about to sit on down on the bench for a minute. I'm getting a little hydration break. I'm about to take my harvest on in the house. That's a avalanche beet. It's a white beet. This is my first time harvesting it or growing it. I got that from the red dirt collection, the 99-cent starch from Atwoods. Every year I be stocking Atwoods to get my starts, my 99-cent starts, because after that they start costing a whole lot of money. And I don't know what this little thing is right here. Look, Is it trying to grow another radish? I'm gonna pull that off and put it in some water. Anyway, y'all. Bye.